Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am.
I think she's scared to take it off.
It's not easy
so.
to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to.
It's okay. I get it.
Ugh.
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily.
Okay.
I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
Nerissa, just tell me what happened.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were trying to protect them.
Just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God.
Nope, she don't want to talk right now.
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
It was for the best, I guess.
Yes, it worked out in the end. I can't hold that against him.
Oh,
I know he ordered
God.
this. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here.
that piece of fabric.
And I left her, just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them.
So, that piece of fabric I found near there, that was you?
Yeah, I cut my leg trying to get over the fence.
That explains that.
You started all this.
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
It's going to be different now, I promise. Things like that won't happen anymore. Not while I'm around.
You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know.
We gonna try.
Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I don't really know where we stand anymore. Things are just different.
Huh. Things are always different. Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You protected your friends. no matter the cost.
Yeah.
You brought justice to this town. Finally.
Yeah.
As you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing.
Well, thank you.
You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
Have a good day, man. Been good talking to you.
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Wait.
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
What?
They used to call me
Wait.
the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for.
What? What?
I'll see you around, Wolf.
Hang on. Let me let the controller drop. What? Oh, that just blew my mind. Okay. What? Okay. Alright, what did you do to Georgie? I killed Georgie. I killed him because he wanted to be out of his misery. I brought the Crooked Man back alive. I guess you could have killed him ahead of time. But I did kind of get on the minority of that one by ripping the Crooked Man's head off after the fact when it came to punishing him. So, okay. Did you accept TJ's gift for Snow? I did. And then those last words. What were your last words to Narissa? I hope I've done something good here. Or, quote-unquote, Narissa. Because then just blew my goddamn mind. Especially with the fact that glamours exist. I don't... What? So... Hang on. So if that's the case, then that would mean that was Faith. Whoever was killed was... What? My head... I'm gonna have to rewatch that like multiple times to fucking grasp my head around that shit. Oh my god, that was so good. I'm just gonna continue... Oh, special stats. Alright. Oh, it's just my overall stuff. Let's take a look at it. Beast, you told him that you saw Beauty outside the apartment. Beauty, you impressed her with your detective skills. Bluebeard, you used similar interrogation tactics. Yeah, we did. Alright, Butcher, you offered him protection in the business office. You gave him a drink when he asked for one of your apartment to call in, and you avoided him. You helped him avoid the farm. Crooked Man. Took him back to the witching well, and you ripped his head off. That's all you need to know about him. Dumb. You killed him. George, you smashed up his place. Greenleaf, you offered her a job. Gren, you ripped his arm off the Trip Trap bar. I'm still sorry about that. And then you drank with Gren after Liz's funeral. Jack, you made a deal with him. Yes, I did. Got him. Snow, you brought her along with you to the Trip Trap. You showed her Crane's photograph of her. You promised to bring the Crooked Man back alive. TJ, you accepted this beetle and promised to give it to him. Give it to Snow. Toad, you stood up for him when Snow wanted to send him to the farm. And then you gave him money. And Woody. You chose to smash him over the head with a bottle during interrogation. You chose to burn with the cigarette during interrogation. And you chose to arrest him at the Trip Trap. We'll continue. We hear that little credit boom for the last time. And that, my friends, was the end of The Wolf Among Us. Season 1. I'm really hoping there's a Season 2 because goddamn was that amazing. That ending blew my goddamn mind. I'm still trying to get that to wrap around my head. I don't... There's so many things that if you think about it too hard, like I can do with a lot of things sometimes, might be a little crazy. Cause, there's some weird shit going on, man, but I'm gonna reflect on this later and then let myself think about it before I say something stupid like I did during Bioshock Infinite. That was an interesting one. So, goddamn, that was a good game. Goddamn, that was a good game. Fucking love this game, man. I love it. I love it a lot. It's gonna be so hard to say goodbye to it, but we're gonna have to. So, I guess it's gonna be goodbye for now, my friends. So I'll see you guys next time. But until then, this has been Masked Man, logging off.